I'm Aparna Mehta. My entire journey of TV started in a very different manner. I'm not only a TV actor, I'm first and foremost a Gujarati theatre artist. And my Gujarati theatre journey began when I was in my ninth standard, and my mother was a Gujarati theatre actor. So I was asked to do a child artist's role in a Gujarati play, and that is how normally, naturally I did it. And that was that. And then I came in 10th standard, so there was no reason for me to keep on continuing Gujarati theatre. But I passed my 10th standard, and before I could even get my results, I was on Mumbai Doordarshan anchoring children's program on TV on Mumbai Doordarshan, and that was my journey began in front of the camera. So it has not ended up to now, whether it is theatre or whether it is in front of the camera. But you ask me, and my first love is always going to remain theatre, because that has been my training ground. I got married into a family of theatre people, and so what happened was they took it for granted that Darshan and Aparna are married, so now even Aparna will act. So that is how I got into acting, and I acted with the best of directors and everything. What happened for me was I was learning classical music from Ghulam Mustafa Khan Sahab, and I was learning Kathak from Asha Jogrekar. And both of them, I was good at both of it. But when I did my first commercial play, and when I was on the stage for the first time, that was the time I realized that okay, I'd reached home. This is where I belonged. Because the kind of happiness that it gave me, maybe music and dance somewhere could not give me. So that is how my journey began, and that was 1981, long time ago. Most of you mustn't be even born. And so that is how it all began. And I have not looked back since 1981 to the time that Corona happened to the whole world. So I have not given up theatre even while doing so much of TV. I have had the longest TV career of 22 years. So that is how I have not given up theatre. It was the love of my life, and I always saw to it that I also believe that theatre has been my training ground. What happened initially was that when I was young, I was not considered to be a Mahan actor or anything, I have learnt it every day. I was only getting roles which were of young girls and, young pretty girl which is there in a family, and that is what I got. And so I continued learning every day. See, in Marathi and Gujarati, a show of a play is called Prayog. So Prayog means an experiment. So you are experiment with new audience, new 1,000 people sitting in the auditorium every night. And on top of that you get paid for it also, which is I think the best part. So this is how my journey began, and it has not ended. It is a journey which is going to continue for as long as people really don't throw me out. In theatre it is said that now it is the time ke shaal udha do aur sawa lakh ki ek theli de do. So that is the time when you have to understand, okay, you are no more a fit professional actor. So that is the time. So many times, there was a year, I think the year 2004 or 5, when that year I got so many shawls, people would just come with a shawl to me and, present it to me. And I used to say, shawl udhana mat bhai, meri career abhi khatam nahi hui hai. So in theatre it is said that when your time comes, you have to, मैंने कहा मैं अपने आप ही शॉल ओढ़ लूँगी, और that will be the end of my profession as a theatre actor. It has been a very tough life. Many people, youngsters always come and tell me that we also want to act. Now let me tell you something, that whatever looks so effortless and easy, there is a lot of effort behind it. उसके पीछे इतनी मेहनत होती है, इतना काम होता है. बिलीव मी, मुझे पहले से किसी ने अच्छी आर्टिस्ट नहीं माना था. मैं भी सीख कर एवरी डे आई हैव लर्नड, every director I've learned from, every writer I have learned from. Do you know that every writer has a rhythm to his language? So when as a theatre actor you are supposed to learn everything. उसके बाद क्या होता है कि when you are in front of the camera, things are much easier for anybody who is trained or in the process of being trained every night or every day as a theater performer. So that is how I did my theater, and I'm continue to doing it and will continue as long as possible. So this is how it all began, and then I started getting a lot of, at that time I started getting a lot of film offers. I was very young. I had just given birth to my daughter, and that is the time a lot of Hindi films came my way. A lot of very good ones actually. But I had to choose at that time. Do I want do I want a film career, or do I want to be there for my child? And I realized one thing at a very young age, that my child needs me much more than I need films, in my life. And I have no regrets about it. When my daughter started growing up a little and talking and understanding that she had a working mother, that is the time I told her that you have your friends who have mothers who are working from 9 to 5, you have a mother who works from 5 to 9. So that is how she understood that, okay, my mom goes to work in the evening or at night, and she's going to come back late at night. But I have no regrets. For years together, I did not do any foreign tours or anything. That was the time I shifted from Gujarati to Hindi theatre with Shafi Namdar and all. That is because Gujarati plays have a lot of shows, number of shows every day, morning, afternoon, evening, and all we do. So I realized that with a small child it was not possible. So that was the time that I started doing Hindi plays and Prithvi Theatre and everything. And so Shafi bhai ke saath kaam karne mein mujhe itna maza aaya. And my Hindi was always very good because I'm a person from Mumbai. So English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi are 4 languages that I can speak like my mother tongue. सो मेरा हिंदी हमेशा ही मेरी हिंदी बहुत अच्छी थी, तो मैंने हिंदी थिएटर में काम करना शुरू किया. Sonal, after doing so many Gujarati dramas, which one is your favorite amongst all? You are asking me to choose between my babies? Okay, Sonal, I'll try to tell you which were the plays which really changed my career. There was one play called Shrungar Kand, which was based on Last Tango in Paris. It was a 2-character play with me and Paresh Rawal. That was done on Prithvi Theatre. So that was one, for the first time I got the chance to act with Paresh in Prithvi Theatre. So it was one very good experience of mine, where I learnt what it was to act, because the director Naushil Mehta really made me, he said my character does not, I was a dancer, so my haath vaat sab bahut aise hote the. So he said my character is not like that. So he used to make me lie down and hold my eyebrows and make me speak the whole play. And believe you me, I couldn't. He used to make me stand like you are taking your height, and he used to make me speak the whole play, and believe you me, I couldn't. I started crying every time. But that was the time I learned that your body has to be in your control. If you want कि अपना हाथ ऐसा होता है तभी होता है. So those were the things that I learned from so that was Shrungar Kand. Then that changed me as an actor. Then there was a play called there were 5 plays I did with Padma Rani and all, which were some of the finest plays. So those plays really changed me into a real professional actor. Then there was a play called Patina Mein Patangi, which was directed by Siddharth Randeria and Dilip Joshi, me, Jatin Kanakia and Sejal. So that was a comedy which really changed me as an actor. So it was a huge thing. That was the play from which Bagban film was made, and I was playing the Amitabh role. Sagar is asking me, an actress, what do you think about the character? How do I do my working as a character? See, I'm a very dedicated actor. First of all, I have brilliant memory myself. So I immediately keep away my script, but I completely follow the director. I understand what the director wants from this character of his, and then try to fill in my colors. So, but those things also, let me tell you, पहले से नहीं आता है. You have to learn those things. It is very much later in your career when you can, start filling in colors immediately. Or when you read a script, you know what this character is going to be all about and how you are going to turn into that character. But yes, it has been a learning process, and I'm learning even today. But yes, the difference between TV and stage acting and acting in front of the camera is that many times people say कि theatre के actors बहुत loud होते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता है. वो कैसा थिएटर आप करते हो उसके ऊपर है। कोई थिएटर, कोई प्लेज ऐसे होते हैं जिसमें लाउड एक्टिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड, तो वो भी तो आना ही चाहिए। व्हेन यू हैव टू रीच द लास्ट रो इन द ऑडियंस सिटिंग इन द लास्ट रो, you cannot only emote with your face at that time, you have to emote with your whole body, so you need to learn body language. But when it is a close up like this, I can do everything with my eyes and I can convey everything with my eyes. So yes, there is a very thin line, and believe you me, very few people can cross over that line very easily. It is not that easy to be a theater actor and actor in front of the camera. So yes, I have been hopefully I am one of those actors, you know, who has been able to cross over that line very easily. Speak about tal, lay, rhythm in acting. Yes, Jayant, you are asking me, okay, tal, lay. Okay, see, I'll tell you something that Sur Gyan is very important when you are an actor. So I was always learning classical music. So मेरे कान बहुत तैयार थे. So you do not become monotonous when you speak. अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमारा जो जनरेशन है, हम लोगों को रेडियो नहीं मिला. सो रेडियो इज समथिंग वेयर यू आर इमोटिंग एवरीथिंग, यू आर शोइंग योर इमोशंस, रीचिंग टू द ऑडियंस ओनली थ्रू योर वॉइस. तो हमें रेडियो का टाइम नहीं हमारे वक्त था, क्योंकि रेडियो वॉज ऑलरेडी नॉट देयर, यू नो. सो रेडियो नहीं था, तो हाउ यू मॉड्यूलेट योर इमोशंस, हाउ यू, तो ये हमें ऑडियो विजुअल में ही करना था. तो बॉडी लैंग्वेज सीखना, उसकी वजह से ताल, एक मैं डांसर थी इसलिए मेरे लिए काफ़ी कुछ बहुत आसान रहा. बहुत लोगों को, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आई टेल यू कि बहुत एक्टर्स को अपने हाथ का क्या करना वो समझ में नहीं आता है. कोई लड़के होते हैं तो वो अपने पैंट्स के जेब में हाथ डाल देते हैं, तो वी इमीडिएटली से कि हाथ निकालो. यू शुड नो हाउ टू यूज़ योर हैंड्स ऑल्सो. यू शुड नो हाउ टू यूज़ योर वॉइस, हाउ टू मॉड्यूलेट योर वॉइस. अच्छा, और ये भी है कि आपको मोनोटोन में भी बोलने आना चाहिए. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट से कि मैं हर चीज़ सिंग सॉन्ग इज़ द वर्स्ट एक्टिंग दैट यू कैन हैव. एंड व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट सुर, लय, ताल एंड एवरीथिंग, तो मोनोटोन में भी बोलने आना ही चाहिए. यू कैन नॉट बी सिंगिंग आम करिश, नो, यू कैन नॉट बी स्पीकिंग. यू हैव टू स्पीक, you have to make every line of yours very normal and natural, how that character will. You have to understand the character के character कैसे बोलेगा, वो character कैसे बोलेगा. वो सिंग सॉन्ग में बोलता है, नहीं वो नहीं बोलता है, तो then you have to learn to not speak that way. So yes, सुर ज्ञान बहुत ज़रूरी है, ताल का ज्ञान बहुत ज़रूरी है. और मुझे ये सब थैंकफुली म्यूज़िक डांस की वजह से काफ़ी कुछ, इसीलिए मैं कहती हूँ कि मैं जिस वक्त स्टेज पर एक्टिंग के लिए आई, तब मुझे पता चला कि दिस इज़ वेयर आई बिलोंग, ये मेरा घर है, दिस इज़ आई हैव रीच्ड होम. सो आई होप दैट जयंत आई हैव आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन. विनय जोशी, विच वन इज़ योर मोस्ट लाइक डायरेक्टर्स? सी विनय, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट theatre, then I have so many directors that there is not a single director that I have not worked with. But yes, Shafi Namdar hai, Shailesh Dave, there were very senior ones like Vishnu Kumar Vyas or Chandravadan Bhatt. I have worked with everybody. There is not a single director I have not worked with. So I have learned from everybody. Sagar is asking me any play which you watch as audience, and me, oh God, there are 2 or 3 plays which Sagar, I'll tell you a play called Waiting Rooms. I thought that, oh God, why am I not doing this play? And there was one play called Lali Leela, जिसमें दिशा वाकानी, जो बाद में दया का रोल करती थी, वो थी. वो 2 प्ले मुझे देखकर मुझे लगा कि why am I not doing this? And then there is a Marathi play called संगीत देव बाबरी. वो जब मैंने देखा तब मुझे, I saw it 3, 4, 5 times. My daughter saw it like 6, 7 times. And हमने हर किसी को हम ले जाकर हम वो नाटक दिखाते थे, because it was a live musical play. I will never forget. It was an experience. वो play देखकर मुझे ऐसा लगा, मुझे existential crisis हो गई. First time when my daughter took me to watch that play, संगीत देव बाबरी, I told her that, I said, why did you get me to watch this play? I was so angry with her. क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगा मैंने लाइफ में कुछ किया ही नहीं है. तो वो नाटक देखकर मुझे लगा कि ओ माय गॉड, मैं हमेशा एक सिंगर थी, आई हैव अब्यूज माई वॉइस, मैंने मेरा रियाज छोड़ दिया, मैं गुलाम मुस्तफ़ा खान साहब के पास सीखती थी, मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे गाने के लिए पेरेंट्स ने सब कुछ किया, एंड आई गेव अप सिंगिंग एंड सी टुडे आई कैन नॉट डू अ म्यूजिकल प्ले लाइक दिस. So yes, these are the 3-4 plays which are very close to me and I feel कि मुझे वो करने को क्यों नहीं मिले. What I do when I'm doing my shows in Gujarat, I fly every day between Mumbai and whichever city I'm in Gujarat. So I start my day at 4 in the morning. Suppose if I'm performing in Ahmedabad, I start my day at 4 and I catch a flight, the first flight out of Ahmedabad, reach land in Mumbai, reach my set, start shooting with them by 7:30, and I shoot up to 4 in the evening. Again I go back to the airport, Mumbai airport, and I fly back to Ahmedabad, Rajkot, Bhavnagar, whichever place, Baroda, whichever. Surat I do up down in my car, you know. I start my day at 4 o'clock in the morning in Surat, take a bath, and I start driving, come back to Mumbai, I shoot, and at 4 o'clock in the evening I drive back to Surat and do my show. So these are the things that I've been doing since past 20 years. So now you can understand why theatre is my first love. I think this it cannot be more than that. See, I cannot stay away from stage also for more than 3-4 days, and I can't stay away from camera also 3-4 days. So I love both actually. Yes, theatre may be always my first love, and I will always go back and bend backwards to do a play of a Gujarati play of mine, or Hindi, or whichever. But yes, I should also tell you one thing, that I am one of those actors जिसने एक दिन में इंग्लिश, हिंदी और गुजराती तीनों लैंग्वेज में मैंने एक ही दिन में शो किया था. एंड बिकॉज 2 प्ले में मुझे रिप्लेसमेंट करना था और एक मेरा अपना प्ले था जो मैं कर रही थी उस वक्त गुजराती. सो आई हैड टू डू 1 इंग्लिश प्ले ऑल्सो जिसमें रिप्लेसमेंट किया मैंने, और एक था जो हिंदी प्ले था जिसमें भी मैंने रिप्लेसमेंट किया, और एक नाटक था जो मैंने मराठी किया. द प्ले दैट आई वॉज डूइंग इन गुजराती कॉल्ड अग्निपथ, उसमें जो उसका मराठी था अखेर तू येशीलच, तो वो उसमें रीमा लागू, शी इज़ नो मोर एनी, एंड शी वॉज वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट एक्टर्स. रीमा थी उसमें, और रमेश भाटकर थे, ही इज़ ऑल्सो नो मोर, बोथ वेरी फाइन एक्टर्स. तो उनके प्ले में जो मेरा कैरेक्टर कर रही थी उसका बिल्कुल आवाज़ गया, एंड शी हैड अ वेरी बैड थ्रोट, शी कुड नॉट स्पीक. तो मुझे मेरे डायरेक्टर ने, मराठी भी उन्होंने डायरेक्ट किया था और गुजराती भी सेम डायरेक्टर ने डायरेक्ट किया था. तो उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि अपरा, यू हैव बीन डूइंग दिस इन गुजराती, सो जस्ट गो एंड डू मराठी ऑल्सो. तो मुझे दोपहर को 2 बजे शिवाजी मंदिर पर बुलाया, थाना में शो था, और मुझे हाथ में स्क्रिप्ट दी गई. और क्योंकि आई वॉज ऑलरेडी डूइंग दैट इन गुजराती, मैं स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ने लगी वाइल गोइंग बाय द बस टू थाना. मैंने हो सके उतना मैंने पढ़ लिया, और उसके बाद देयर वर 8 टेलीफोन कन्वर्सेशंस जो मैंने स्टेज पर ऑन द स्पॉट आई वॉज ट्रांसलेटिंग माई गुजराती इनटू मराठी, एंड आई वॉज डूइंग इट. सो दैट वॉज अ वेरी फाइन एक्सपीरियंस. और एक प्ले मैंने ऐसा किया था जिसमें मैंने 12 घंटे में मैंने वो प्ले करके दिया था, पूछे छे दिकरी नाम का, जिसमें एक बहुत बड़ी एक्ट्रेस उस वक्त की थी, वो काम कर रही थी, और अगली रात को ओपनिंग के अगली रात को उनका और डायरेक्टर और प्रोड्यूसर का झगड़ा हो गया. एंड देन बिकॉज आई वॉज गोइंग टू गो टू लंडन विथ महारथी, तभी मैं परेश का प्ले महारथी कर रही थी, आई वॉज गोइंग टू गो टू लंडन, तो मैं वो उससे एक संडे को फ्री थी. तो एवरीबडी सेड अपरा इज ओनली वन हुज फ्री, सो शी हैज़ द मेमोरी ऑल्सो, सो शी विल डू इट. तो अगली रात को मैं 12 बजे को वो उनके ग्रैंड रिहर्सल पर पहुंची, सैटरडे की रात को 12 बजे, और मैंने संडे को उनका प्ले ओपन करके दिया, विच वॉज सुपर डुपर हिट प्ले. बट बिलीव यू मी, सब ने मुझे स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन उस वक्त दिया मैंने जब भी प्ले ख़त्म किया, और राइटर डायरेक्टर ने बाहर आकर कहा कि शी हैज़ डन इट इन 12 आवर्स. बट आई वॉज शिवरिंग इनसाइड, क्योंकि मैंने एक ऐसी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले ली थी अपने ऊपर कि मैं किसी का पब्लिक शो ओपन करके देने वाली थी. सो दीज आर द द मेमोरीज ऑफ माई लाइफ इन थिएटर. Tushar bhai is asking me, my professor said, you don't show up to a rehearsal if you are dying, and you don't show up for a perform. You are so right, Tushar bhai. Of course, you come from a family of theatre people, so हाँ तब भी आप नहीं रिहर्सल में जाते हो जब भी आपको, मतलब कितने ऐसे लोग हैं जिन्होंने या अब भी गिर गए होंगे. There was one actor who had an afternoon show, and he had a major accident in Parla. एंड द शो वॉज एट भाईदास। तो हमारे यहाँ गुजराती थिएटर में एक अनरिटन, हर थिएटर में ऐसा ही होता है कि मेडिकल इमरजेंसी जब किसी की आती है ना, तो कोई भी बड़े से बड़ा एक्टर वो छोटा से छोटा रोल करने को तैयार हो जाता है। तो उसमें उसने पहला फ़ोन कॉल, जब व्हेन ही वाज लाइक इन अ वेरी बैड एक्सीडेंट, लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग एक्सीडेंट, ही मेड हिज फर्स्ट फ़ोन कॉल टू हिज प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर कि मेरा अभी अभी एक्सीडेंट हुआ है, सो शो है अभी, तो किसी और को बुला लेना। सो दैट इज़ हाउ एन बड़े से बड़े एक्टर वो छोटे से छोटे रोल के लिए जाकर खड़े हो गए थे। सो दिस इज़ व्हाट थिएटर लाइफ इज़ ऑल अबाउट। And thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much.